So as you see here, we have some Black Series figures. We've got Bogaton, and then an Elite Squad Trooper, Crosshair, and Hunter from the new Bad Batch, Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars, and of course a Tuscan Raider. So we're going to crack these guys. We are back. We're going to start here with Bogaton. As you see, she is wearing her Mandalorian armor. This is a completely new figure. A lot of this wave is completely new figures, and it's interesting. But you'll see her rangefinder does come down in front of her eye. She came with 2 of the Westar 35 blasters, which is a new design from the ones that came with Sabine. But you'll see there, holding her blaster. And the helmet does come off to remove not a bad portrait of Katie Sackhoff. It's a bit glossy, but on the whole, it's pretty good. The hair is also pretty good. The jetpack is removable, as you see there. Just plugs right into her back. And then the helmet slides on her face. It's not too tight, where it's bulbous. But all in all, really good looking figure. Single articulated elbow. If I can get it to bend there. Okay. So single elbow. The pauldron here is not so large that it really hinders the articulation at all, so that's good. Regular Black Series hips with the thigh swivel, and then a knee swivel on a single jointed knee, as you see there. And of course the ankle rocker. No calf swivel, any stuff on the lower part of the leg. All that work is going to be done by the knee. But good figure. Always up for more Mandalorian figures. Next up is the Elite Trooper from the Bad Batch, the show that will be coming soon on Disney+. We're going to move in a little bit here. You'll see that it's basically a clone trooper that is gray with a green visor. A lot of this is new, specifically the sorry about that. One second. Sorry about that. My work phone kept going off. It was making me crazy. Okay, so as far as the sculpt goes, this piece here, I believe, is brand new. I think a lot of this is, to be honest. I can't say for certain. I don't have a lot of clones in my collection. I'm not a Clone Wars type, really. I've got a couple, but I want to say they're all still pretty much in package. So I can't really speak on clones, to be honest with you. But I like the figure. Interesting is that there's a head under there. Let's get his hands off his blaster there. There is a head. You can see the jaw there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that standard Jango Fett head that comes under all these clone helmets, because, you know, that's pretty much who's under all the clone helmets. Is old Jango Fett head. But, yeah, just a clone trooper that's gray. So, cool. Next up is this guy, old Crosshair. Even compared to this, the Elite Trooper, this is a brand new sculpt. So the helmet is removable. And it's got that guy underneath. Not Jango Fett, incidentally. Or at least it doesn't look like Jango Fett. The rangefinder here on his visor does articulate. And there's a closer look at his helmet. I like the There's a lot of texture and detail in this helmet. You see it right there by the visor. So I might throw a little bit of a wash on this whole figure and see if I can't bring that out. He also came with this backpack to hold his large sniper rifle, which comes in pieces here. You can pull the pieces out and then put it together like so. And there you go. So he's got his large, just to get an idea of the size of the sniper rifle, it stands from his feet to his shoulders. So that's cool. And there's a better shot of the backpack, which also, as you see, has a lot of detail that is unseen by the glossy plastic. So this guy's definitely going to get a dark wash. And then it just clips right into his back there. He also came with this pistol. You see there? Standard clone pistol that, like Wolf and, what's his, not Cody. Does that clip in there like that? No, it does not. What is that for? You see there, he's got a port in the bottom of his arm. But I don't know what it's for. It doesn't, like this doesn't clip in. This doesn't clip in. There's nothing on here that would clip in there. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we'll have to figure that out some other time, I guess. All right, so taking a closer look at his armor here, you'll see more of that wonderful detail that a dark wash is going to bring out. His pauldron, same thing. His gauntlets, and even all the way down on his legs. So yeah, this guy is definitely going to get a dark colored wash. And it's going to bring out all that detail. It's going to look great. I'm kind of excited for this show. Disney Plus is I think reinvigorating everyone as far as Star Wars goes, and with good reason. The Mandalorian has been nothing short of fantastic. But yeah, here's Crosshair, which leads us to the next one up, which will be Hunter. Hunter is the leader of the Bad Batch. So here is Hunter with his helmet and backpack on. Of course, he's carrying his blaster here. Hunter also came with one of these, with I believe it's a DC-17 clone pistol, but he does not have anywhere to store it. So, backpack is removable. It does not open in any way. So it would have been cool if it opened to store his pistol, but again, you see all that wonderful detail on there that's just covered up by glossy paint. We're going to remove his blaster here so we can take a closer look at that. It looks like they tried to weather the blaster a little bit, but didn't do a super great job at it. So we might give that another go. He also comes with this knife, which is interesting because it has this weird pattern on it. So that is interesting. And the knife sheath right there, which kind of makes this hand sort of unusable because it bends. So this is the top of the arm, unless I'm an idiot. It turns out I'm just an idiot. So yeah, there's that. Turns out I'm just an idiot. And that would explain why this guy has a port. Because what goes into that port? This sheath. So, okay. So he's got his knife. Yep. I'm just an idiot. Alright, so arm rotates. The pauldron is kind of connected to the arm, so it does not limit articulation at all, which is very cool. The helmet does come off, and you get a better look at the portrait for Hunter. Again, there's detail in this face that is just kind of covered up by the glossy paint. There's a texture there. And in his chest armor as well, just plenty of detail there, just begging to come out with a wash. These figures have single jointed knees. This knee pad just stays here at the top. Of course, single jointed elbow. There is a chest swivel, but no real crunch. You see the head moves around like so. So pretty good. Pretty good. I am very excited for the Bad Batch, even though I know nothing of them. We're going to keep moving along, so this isn't the longest video in the world. And we have Asajj Ventress. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Again, not a Clone Wars guy. But here she is. She's got this velour-feeling skirt over what I assume are the same legs that the Sith Rey came with. I don't know. I didn't pick that figure up. I kind of hate Rise of Skywalker, so there's the back of it. There's a lot of detail here on her head that is really, really well done. For a character that's never been in human form, they did a very, very good job. We'll look at those in a second. They did a very good job moving her over from just a digital character to a more human character. She has 2 notches in her belt here. Well, I don't know if you call it a belt, but whatever you'd call it, for her lightsaber. And her lightsaber is very interesting because it joins together like so. So she can wield it like a danger noodle. Maybe even like the world's deadliest horseshoe. So I don't know. Never watched Clone Wars. But the blades are removable. And then they store on the front of her, whatever this thing is called. Got that one in. See if we can get the other one. There we go. All right, and as you see there, the lightsabers are stored. There's a lot of good detail in these lightsabers as well. You see the little wire type thing running up the front of it. It's very cool. But there is Asajj Ventress. And last but not least, we have the Tuscan Raider. This is part of the, I guess, 50th anniversary line of Lucasfilm, I suppose. And the Tuscan Raider is an interesting addition to this because, you know, I'm confident in saying that until the second season of The Mandalorian, not a lot of people cared about the old Tuscan Raider. Even the description on the packaging says, fearsome desert savages, Tuscan Raiders are foremost reason Tatooine colonists do not wander far from their isolated communities. The amount of character development that went into Tuscan Raiders in the last season of The Mandalorian is pretty great. You know, you see that they have a language and they have a sort of a family kind of vibe, and it's pretty neat. So I imagine people will just be snapping these up for, you know, Mandalorian displays or whatnot, but they do come with their weapon here. I would not want to be struck by this. That's a sad face day, getting struck by that. It comes with 3 different end caps for it here. You've got this nice shiny silver one with all the different spokes on it, you see. And then you got this dirtier looking one that looks like the back of a dart. And then there's also this diamond looking one, and they just slide in and out of there. He also comes with his trusty rifle, which you'll see there, Tuscan Raider rifle. So a lot of good detail on that. I'm knocking the camera over again. But yeah, on a whole, I'm pretty excited about my pickups of today. All of these were picked up locally at Walmart. So that's cool. It's always nice when you can find stuff without having to hunt all over the ends of the earth for it. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know what you are expecting from the Bad Batch down in the comments. I'm very stoked, you know. Disney Plus has won back a lot of goodwill that maybe some people feel like Star Wars movies lost with the most recent one. That's a whole other can of worms, so I won't get into that. But I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next video.